It's a really exciting day today for us at Dr. Brant. Just on the way to drop off a delivery to Right Time Recruitment. For those of you who don't know, Right Time Recruitment is a firm that belongs to James White, who won The Apprentice 2017. So why is this kind of special for us? It's actually special because we've been working quite hard on our strategy for acquiring new clients, and we're finally beginning to see it work. And it kind of goes back to the old kind of argument of, is social media better than traditional media, or are traditional media tactics better than social media? So firstly, some of you might be kind of wondering how this all came about. Let me begin by saying luck has nothing to do with it. It was all about positioning ourselves to create an opportunity, and that's what I feel kind of we did quite well. There's so many things that had to happen for this to come about, and I'll try to summarise it in a few minutes if I can. But it all kind of started back in April. We received kind of an e-shot from the Greater Birmingham Chamber of Commerce, and knew that Right Time Recruitment had joined the chamber kind of last year, and we just thought it would be a nice opportunity, you know, to work with somebody, another Birmingham-based business, basically. At the same time, we'd just been allocated a new account manager as well, a chap called Charles Brant, who also further encouraged us to, you know, come along to these type of events and not just exhibitions, which is what we'd been doing previously. So obviously along came the day of the event, and I was actually one of the first ones there. I think there was about 3 people there in total. James and his partner Matt had walked in. And in typical kind of Gurge fashion, I do get starstruck, and all I could manage was a handshake and a really kind of wavery hello, and that was the end of the conversation with James. And I thought, oh great, blew my one opportunity to actually speak to James, but I didn't let that get me down. So as the event went on, obviously James delivered a really good insight into his journey, kind of into recruitment, and obviously with The Apprentice and what he's doing with the business now as well. After the event, there was an opportunity to network with other people that were there, and I just happened to speak to Natalie, who works kind of in his marketing and social media, and we just got talking really. To be honest, it was less about business. We actually started talking about yoga, from what I could remember. But the crucial thing there was, during my kind of conversation with her, which only lasted probably about 5 minutes, was I asked her to follow us on Instagram, and also connected on LinkedIn, and that was really crucial to what kind of happened next. So kind of following that, within the next kind of 4 weeks, we noticed that on our Instagram, Right Time Recruitment had started to follow our content and watch our Insta stories. And you know, we weren't kind of posting anything specific towards kind of recruitment there, but it was more of our day-to-day kind of what we do, you know, what we're doing with our exhibitions, and just giving advice and showing what we do. And after about 4 weeks, I received a message on LinkedIn, you know, to see how we could help with their merchandise, and kind of here we are today, you know, on our way to personally deliver the mugs, pens and notebooks in time for their graduate training program, which is obviously very exciting, and obviously they'll be using merchandise in other ways as well, but it really goes to show that brand awareness is important. Doesn't matter what industry you're in, but recognizing that you can't just use one method to target your clients. And again, coming back to the argument of what's better, social or traditional media, kind of my thoughts on that is, obviously you can see from this example, we were present in a number of different instances. So obviously networking considered as more traditional, and then following up via social media, sending out physical samples, again, which is a bit more of a traditional method. Kind of everything works together. You have to do everything just to kind of acquire one very good client. So to summarize, what I would say is, when traditional media and social media are used to their fullest potential, 2 platforms can complement each other in amazing ways. If brands would just take the advantage of the reciprocal relationship between traditional media and social media, you know, there's a lot of business to be won. your marketing should really be like a tennis match, like a friendly game of tennis. Don't just end it on a smash with a social media campaign. You need to follow up, maybe bat the ball back to traditional media, and play back and forth with social media, traditional media. Get people from your traditional media online, from online get them to kind of read your more traditional media. So the two should really work together as a part of your strategy. Now I just hope that James actually likes the stuff that we did for him.
These are our new Right Time pens.
Yeah, because Duncan told me that.
Alright, let's have a look. So what we got here, mugs.
Yeah, you got mugs in there. You have to be more careful with these ones.
Nice mugs.
Do you like them?
Very nice.
Good stuff.
Excellent print quality. Got anything else?
Just got your notebooks in here.
Notebooks. Let's have the notebooks in.
I think you got some grads starting tomorrow as well, haven't you?
We have got some grads starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully all with a new pen, mug, notebook. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? Look at that. Mix it out.
Good.
Excellent. Great. Well, thanks for those.
No.